Ryan Hillsberg's a former CIA intelligence officer, a SpyX.com analyst, and a director of corporate security at a global biotech company. So this is a pretty brave mission that the U.S. government pulled off. Was it worth it?
Hi, Jesse. Thanks for having me on your show. You know what? This is something that is done normally with our liaison partners and countries that need our support. And a lot of the training that is provided, it's really some of the best training in the world. And really some of the reports that we've received about what happened after 2014, about CIA's paramilitary officers entering Ukraine and helping them train and provide that support, I think it's necessary. And this is something that happens regularly around the world. And I'm glad to hear that these reports have come out and that we were doing something, being preemptive, being proactive, and trying to be preventative. And really, at the end of the day, it's about protecting our sources, protecting our methods. And a lot of the training that we do, it's clandestine, it's secret. And that's why we really haven't known what was going on there before the last few weeks.
How big of a difference was the CIA paramilitary training? And do you think it has more to do with that training or more to do with the ferocious and patriotic spirit of the Ukrainian people?
I definitely think that the patriotism and the ferocious spirit of the Ukrainians, that's really from what I've been able to tell, first and foremost, what they have to their advantage. Also, having been through a lot of CIA training, whether it's at the farm or other locations, it really is the way that they train people. They want to make the training so difficult, so stressful, and so strenuous that anything that you see or do or experience in the real world will hopefully be easy. Now, it's a different matter, of course, in a war zone environment. But I can attest, after being in the agency for 13 years, nothing I really did in the real world was as difficult as what I was put through in training. And I think that's a really good way to train people.
How do you think I'd do at the farm, Ryan?
It just depends. It's mental. A lot of people think that it's a lot of physical training, and there's a little bit of that aspect, but it really is a mental education. And you never know. You have to be able to live and work in the gray. People that have a black and white mentality or a black and white perspective of the world oftentimes struggle to get through the farm. But if you can deal with ambiguity, if you live and work in the gray in terms of your mindset and your outlook of the world, you're on the right track and you'll be more successful.
Thank you so much. Ryan Hillsberg, we appreciate your service.